Hey, what poppin', man? This your little brat Ave St Lo, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Let's get it. Whoa, whoa.
Hard nights in the ghetto, we tryna go from rags to riches. We can't pack a suitcase, but we could pack a pistol. We gotta get it.
All right, so we got Ave St Lo off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling today, bro?
Man, I'm feeling blessed, bruh. Like, I'm really here, bruh. Like, all the way from Florida, Pahokee, Florida at that.
Pahokee, man.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up, bro. You be coming up to Atlanta pretty often, or not too much?
Nah, not really. Like, now that I'm getting more serious with my music and I'm taking up the boss man role as well, like, now I'm starting to travel a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that, man. All right, so Pahokee, Florida, man. I'm willing to bet most people watching right now have no idea where Pahokee is. So why don't you let them know where it's at and what goes down in Pahokee?
Pahokee is down South Florida, you feel me? It's West Palm, it's Palm Beach County, you dig? And we probably about an hour away from Miami, you feel me? But we call it the muck, man. Muck, you gonna come down there and get you some rabbit, some gator, you know, some raccoon, possum, whatever you want to eat, you feel me? Like, we real country, like, we live off the land a lot.
Okay.
But we, like, really known for our football, though. Like, we play football.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we put a lot of people in the league.
Who came from Pahokee in the league, man?
You got Anquan Bolden.
Okay.
You got Janaris Jenkins, Pernell McPhee, Dwight Bentley. Man, it is Anton Smith. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot.
That's wild coming from a small town,
Yeah.
man.
It's short of 7,000 residents, bro.
Shoo. And have that many players in the league.
Yeah.
That's crazy right there, man.
Sure.
All right, so, describe your childhood. What were you doing? What were you into as a kid, man?
As a jit, I really was into everything. Like, I always hung with, like, older. Okay, well, let me not say, I didn't hang with friends. I hung around a lot of dudes, but all us literally was a kin, you did. Like, all us is cousins, brothers, or these are my uncles. So I always chill with them, you feel me? And whatever they got into, I automatically was into because you did. They're my family. Like, these ain't my friends. So my mama can't say, like, you can't go out there and play with them. Like, these people are at our house staying the night, or I'm at their house staying the night. So whatever they got into, I automatically got into, you feel me? So we were bad, you feel me? But we was the cool, laid back dudes, you feel me? Like, well, if you bother us, then we always wanted to get some money. We just like girls and money.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Real talk.
So at what age would you say you jumped off the porch then?
Out the porch? Ooh, I'd say probably about 12.
Okay.
I'd say about 12. I remember I got a cousin named OG. He took me on my first lick. Like, we were going to steal something. I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was like some motors for a go-kart. Well, it was a motor from the water pump in the cane fields, in the rabbit fields. And what we'll do is go and steal the motors from off the pumps and take the motor and put it on a go-kart frame.
Oh, damn.
And go and steal the wheels from off a gate at a tow yard. The little wheels that be on the gate. We'll steal the wheels from off the gate. And now you got your go-kart.
So y'all were building go-karts.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think that was, and we got caught, actually. We got caught one time. And I gave him a fake name, like when the police spoke us and shit. Like, what's your name is? And I was like, Jason Marino.
Marino.
Yeah, I told him my name was Jason Marino. My cousin bust out laughing, like he died laughing. You feel me? The police like, why he laughing? I was like, I don't know why the dude was laughing, like he crazy. You feel me? But yeah, that probably was like the first time like I really like jumped off the porch type of shit. And then from there, like, you know, the list of the stealing car radios, you know, stealing out the stove, you know, getting in fights, you know, big fights too at school, on the app, you know what I'm saying, like whatever.
I got you, man. What would you say has been one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn?
The biggest life lesson is be real and realistic with yourself. Like, I done been in like some situations where like you can't really just I don't know, like, I don't know how to word it right, you feel me? Like, I done been in a lot of fucked up situations, you feel me, where it tested my manhood and it tested what type of character I got, you feel me? Like, dealing with, like, when I say tested my character and my manhood, like, it'll be like somebody in my family will do some fuck shit or fuck me up. So now it's up to me, like, to see how I'm gonna react. And I'm asking myself, like, okay, how you gonna react to this, you feel me? Like, you gonna do this, whoop whoop to your family member, or you just gonna let them have it, or you feel me? So I just really just try and be realistic about everything and see stuff from other people view as well as mine, you feel me? Not just look at it one-sided, you feel me? Like, I know that's the easy way to take, you know what I'm saying? I say, man, fuck that, nigga tried me, man, Jig got me fucked up, whatever, but I try and live my life as a man, you feel me? Like, conduct myself as a man all the time and not sometimes, you feel me? Even with my music.
That's real right there.
Yeah. Man. You got to, because where I'm from, like, a lot of people don't make it out. Like, a lot of people grown, young, babies, like, it's a lot of fuck shit go on, you feel me? And a lot of it could be avoided if people just be either a grown man or a grown woman about the situation, you feel me? Like, everything ain't gotta be murder, kill, you feel me? Now, if you spit on me or put your hands on me, that's you feel me? That's a different story, but at the same time, like, if it could be something that can be avoided and we could both walk away with our lives, you did, like, why not? You feel me? Like, you got that, and I probably still don't fuck with you. I probably still don't like you, but I'm gonna stay over here and you stay over there, and we both good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, where I'm from, that shit ain't sweet at all. Like, I know everywhere is a ghetto. You feel me? But it's just like down there, we so small. So it's like, if I get into it with you, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna bump into you at the store, you feel me? Like, at the gas station. We only got 2 gas stations.
Oh, wow.
We ain't got no Walmart, no Winn-Dixie, no Publix, no Burger King, no KFC, no clothing store, no. So I'm gonna see you somewhere along. You can't hide, I can't hide, you feel me?
Yeah. I dig that, man.
KB hot, man.
Yeah. So what had inspired you to start rapping at first?
My uncle. I got an uncle named Tonky T. Him and my cousins, they formed a group called UTK. And from UTK, it led into a record label you did called Dread Life Entertainment. Okay. And my uncle literally was like the go-to man for everything he did. Like, he made the beats, wrote the hook, wrote his verse, along with helping the others in the group with their verses and shit, you feel me? Like, and I'm watching him take literally nothing, like, ain't no fancy equipment, it's just drive and hunger and determination, you feel me? Like, seeing him up all night on the beat machine, I mean, not beat machine, back then with Fruit Loops, you did.
Okay.
On the big computers. Doing the beats and shit. Then he'll come in, see him sitting down writing his verse, and I'm just sitting there scoping. I'm like, what the fuck this nigga doing, bro? Like, why that nigga just sitting, like, and he always recorded in the dark, you feel me? Like, he was always in the dark. And I'm like, what the fuck I'm doing, man? And then once I caught on to what he was doing, you feel me? Like, that's when the group came about, you feel me? And I was the microphone man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I had this, like, it's like 8 dudes in a circle, and I'm in the middle of the circle. And I got the microphone holding it at the top of my head like this while all them rap, they spitting all on my head and everything, bro. But I wanted to be around my uncle and his craft and his movement so bad. I wanted to see how to do that shit, you feel me? Because I found that shit excited me, you feel me? Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna figure this shit out. And so here I am today, and that's how I became Ave St Lo. Okay.
Yeah, can you explain that name, man? That's a very unique name.
Ave St Lo. A lot of people be fucking up my name.
Want to call you St. Lo?
Yeah, you feel me? Which I get it did, but if I tell you my name Ave St Lo, I expect for you to remember that it's Ave St Lo and not St. Lo. But yeah, Ave St Lo. I got that name from the street that my uncle, where he started the whole rapping thing at, because I come from a family of musicians. She did. One day, we was going to the South Florida Fair. No, we was leaving the South Florida Fair. Yeah. And my Uncle Jet was like, well, Bolo. And back down south in Pahokee, we call fat dreads Bolos.
Okay.
You did. So at the time I had fat dreads, you feel me? And he thought that they left me inside the fair. So he just was like, well, Bolo at, well, Bolo. And from that point, everybody started calling me Bolo. But as I got older, I thinned out my dreads and made them skinnier. I wasn't Bolo no more. You feel me? I ain't had the big Bolos you did. So from that point, once I got serious, once I realized I was gonna start rapping, I was like, yeah, I don't want to be Bolo. Like I don't like to be called Bolo. So I say, man, I'm from the Ave Street. My name gonna be Ave Street. But I liked it, the low at the end. You feel me? So I'm like, that's it, Ave Street Low.
Okay.
And from then, that's me, you dig?
I got you. Is there much of a music scene back at home?
No, sir. No, sir. None. Like, don't get me wrong now, we got rappers, you did, but we don't have no outlets for our singers and rappers, you did. Like, to be honest with you, bruh, this probably the biggest stage somebody from my city ever got to, you feel me? Like, I'm really trying to open and create lanes and open doors for, other musicians and rappers and singers so they can see it's reachable, it's attainable, you feel me? Like, you just gotta put in the work. Like, it ain't nowhere we can go to perform. It ain't nowhere we can go to the studio. It ain't no beat makers, you did, like, it's nothing. Like, so we gotta travel to West Palm Beach or Miami or Fort Lauderdale, you did, like, to even get in the studio. Or they even, you know what I'm saying? You got social media now, you can hit up a producer on there, man, tell them like, hey, I want to buy a beat from you. But if you wanted a hands-on nigga like me, I want to sit down with you. Like, I want you to cook up right in front of me so I can catch a vibe with you, you know what I'm saying? You got to travel to the following cities, you feel me? Like, and the MUC consists of 3 cities. It's a tri-city area: Pahokee, Belgrade, South Bay.
Okay.
It did. And within those cities, like, Belgrade has way more than we do, you feel me? But we still have to travel there to get, our food, clothes, and stuff like that. But they small, like, they not a real big city, you feel me? They just big compared to us. You did. So it's really nowhere to even have a platform for our artists to showcase what they got, you feel me? Like, we ain't got no buildings, like no big buildings or nothing. Like, we ain't got no warehouses laying around, none of that shit, you feel me? So it's really just you getting it off the muscle. And it's really about how far your social media can reach out and try and grab, somebody to work with you, to try and pull you up to a platform, you feel me? Or, you got to pay $1 million to get on any platform you want to get on. Like, but that's just what it is, brother. Pahoke definitely ain't got no big music scene at all.
Yeah, I feel that, man. All right, so you just dropped this new project, man, Big Dawg Status.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Why that title? Why Big Dawg Status?
I chose Big Dawg. This is the first time I'm explaining it too, bro. I'm glad you asked me that. My reason for calling it Big Dawg Status is, like, you know how most people call each other's kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? This is a new generation. Ain't nobody really trying to walk around and be like, hey, king. Or if a nigga be like, hey, my beautiful queen, it'll sound kind of corny to, you know what I'm saying, females sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I want to take Big Dawg Status, and I'm like, okay, what make you a big dog? You feel me? I know everybody probably got their own definitions, their own meanings of it, but I'm talking for me. What make me a big dog? And I automatically I answered it for myself quick. My morals, my principles, the respect I show people, you did, like, the way people respect me back, you did, like, what you stand for as a person. Are you family oriented? Do you believe in God? You feel me? Like, are you really the person that you say you are? Are you comfortable with yourself? You love yourself, you feel me? Like, this is like me taking the king and queen term and putting it into something that's more cool to say, you feel me? Like, I know in the hood, big dog status mean like, bitch, I got the more money, I got the more jewelry, I got the more cars, but put that shit to the side. Keep it real, keep it realistic with yourself. If you take away the materialistic shit you did, what make you a big dog? You feel me? Are people still gonna respect you the same way? Are people still gonna treat you the same way, you feel me? And that's where I coined the term big dog. And the status just became like, what's your status with people? You feel me? Do people really love you? I know, I'm speaking for me. I got people that really love me, you feel me? Like really depend on me with what I'm doing, really believe in me type shit, you feel me? So I just took the status and made it to, you know, more of something with meaning, just saying like, I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga because I got this or I got that. Nah, I'm that nigga because I'm that nigga for real. Like, I'm comfortable with myself. I ain't gotta go and buy this because that nigga bought it. You feel me? I ain't gotta do that because he did that. Or I ain't gotta talk to her because he talked to her. He did. Like, I'm that nigga. I'm big dog status because of what I stand for as a man. You did. And that's why you always gonna see me do my arm like the hip, like this real muscle over here. This guy right here, bruh. This guy, bruh. Real talk, bruh.
I feel that, man. I like that shit. So is there a song that you're pushing off of it? Do you have like a lead single? I know you dropped a few videos.
Man, bro, we got so many videos, and right now it's hard to say. It's because the project is still a baby. It's starting to grow legs. So we trying to figure out like which song is gonna catch the most views, the most attention still. Right now it's like I got like 6 songs from off there that's like neck and neck. So we trying to figure out like which one gonna be that one that kind of push it over the edge and say, so where we can say, okay, yeah, this it right here.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact like Ghetto Baby is gonna be a big record. Like we got a big video shoot coming up with that.
Okay.
Yeah, Ghetto Baby is something that everybody across the world can relate to. No matter if you're in Africa, no matter if you're in France, wherever, you know what I'm saying? It's a slum, it's a ghetto, it's a trench everywhere. So if you listen to the song and hear what I'm talking about, like these are the things that happen across the world, not just my hood, you feel me? So we definitely gonna get into Ghetto Baby like for sure. But I got videos that I already shot that we ain't put out.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Like, I've been working with it.
I see. I see that. And when we started off, you kind of talked about bossing up, man. So you got Paperwork Entertainment, right? That's your new label?
Entertainment. Yes, sir. That's the label. That's the record label, man. I'm still an unsigned artist, but that's me and my brother record label. Billy Boy, shout out to my brother Billy Boy. I know you're gonna see this and go laughing and shit, but yeah, me and my brother, we Paperwork Entertainment. We got other business ventures as well. You know, we got Paperwork Transport as well.
Oh yeah, you got the trucking.
Like, we trying to. Okay, with Paperwork Entertainment, we trying to build something where it's long lasting and it's real. It's organic. It did like, you know how back in the days you had the Cash Moneys, you had the No Limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the record labels that were powerhouse for, like, my color people put it like that, you feel me? Like, these people show our people, like, you don't really need to go to a big label to do what they doing. You just gotta, you know, sit down and strategize and orchestrate a plan and execute, you feel me? So this is what we trying to do. We trying to bring back that feeling. Besides, like, right now, most of the labels that's around, they be like for the minute record labels, like they just be in and out quick shit, you feel me? Like we want to show artists, like, cause we plan on signing other artists later on as well. We want to show them like, if you come over here, you got a home for real. We gonna do whatever we can to give you that the best push as possible you did, so to where you can take your career to the next level. You feel me? Like we ain't trying to have nobody in no crazy paperwork and how they, like, this these people dream, you feel me? And I guess I'm so passionate about that shit because I'm an artist myself. And I know what it feel like to have your shit entangled where you can't put out music or you can't do this shit. Like, that ain't no good feeling, you feel me? Like, this shit like a painted picture, you feel me? When you want to paint and you want to put it out, you want to paint and put that bitch out, then see people reaction right then, you feel me? When you feel like it's ready, of course. You don't want to wait 6 months, a year and shit like that. So we just want to give our people especially the people from our hoods, like hope with this shit. Like to show them like if you do it the right way, bro, it's reachable. And I ain't saying that on no cocky shit like we done made it, cause we still climbing from the bottom. You feel me? But at the same time, it's just like if I can be here, you could be here. You feel me? You just gotta put in the work. You gotta take flight like I did to get here. I had to jump on the flight to get here. Yep. Real talk.
That's real, man. And you had taken some time off from releasing music to kind of study the business side, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cause I just got tired of like, man, I'm looking at niggas around me, you dig, and they just fucking up. Like, and these niggas got like golden opportunities to be big, to really make it mainstream, to really like change their family life type shit. You feel me? Like, where I'm from in Howard, you don't take advantage of shit like that. You feel me? So I'm looking at these niggas and how they fucking up. They keep going to jail when they making money. Howard, if you making money, what you getting in trouble for? You feel me? Like, that's what we got in trouble for back in the days, because we was trying to make money. So now that I'm making money, it's like, why you getting in trouble? So I'm like, all right, these niggas keep going to jail, trying to sell this shit, sell that. When all they gotta do is just stay in the studio and just talk to a microphone all day. And from what they say, they rappers. That's what rappers do. That's your profession. That's your job. Mm-hmm. So you sitting that motherfucker rapping and decide, nah, I want to go out there and do some. Nah. I say, man, I'm finna learn this shit. And when I learn this shit, I'm gonna take the fuck off. Like, my mama, my sister, my brother, my daddy, like, these people like really believe in me, they really depend on me what they did. So I ain't got time to bullshit. Like, I ain't got time to play, you feel me? Like, I gotta make this shit happen. I gotta make this shit happen. Like, my mama ain't never had no house, you feel me? Like, it was always apartment type shit. Bro, I wanna, before I die, God forbid something happened to my shawty, you did, like, I want my mama to experience that shit. Like, I wanna be one of the niggas, like, I wanna put that boat on the car and have that crib behind that motherfucker and just sit back like, that you right there, man, and see her cry, you feel me? Like, that's all I really want from out this shit, you feel me? I'm not a car type nigga. I ain't gotta have no film. I don't have to have it. I ain't say I wouldn't get it, but I don't have to have it though, you dig? Yeah. Like, I just wanna, like, the first thing I'm doing with my first big check, bro, I'm buying a big house. I just told my sister this shit the other day too. I'm buying a big house. And I'm giving all my brothers, sisters, and my nephew and nieces a key to it. You feel me? No matter what y'all doing in life, if y'all ever get evicted from my child cribs or whatever, get what? You got a crib you can always go to. You got the key to it. It's yours. You feel me? As long as it ain't no fuck shit going on, you feel me? Like, this our shit. You feel me? Like, and that's just me building a foundation that my family can always have to help you. Feel me? And that's the number one thing I want from out this shit, like, for real, dog. I don't care nothing about no jury, no, like, it's cool and all, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, I know I'm gonna probably eventually buy some, but that ain't on my number one on my to-do list, you feel me? Like, nah, gotta get more on stuff, for real. And I gotta get my daddy's son too, you feel me? But my daddy, a hard worker, so he pretty much get everything he want already, you feel me? Like, that nigga go get it.
Yeah. What's next for you, Lo? What else you working on, man?
Everything, bro. Like, the sky, past the sky. I ain't gonna say the sky, but past the sky, you did. Like, I just wanna be able to be successful, bro, and be able to put things in my city that's never been there. If it was there, it's gone now, you feel me? Like, show these jits, like, is hope for other things other than football. You feel me? Like, you could become a rapper if you really want to rap. You could become a doctor if you really want to be. Like, you just gotta know that you gotta put in the work with this shit you did. Like, it don't just come overnight type shit. Like, bruh, I never in a million years thought I'd be here talking to you like real shit. Like, where I'm from, this is a far-fetched dream. You feel me? Like, we never had a rapper to really make it outside of my city. My high school was 500 people combined with middle school.
True.
You feel me? Like we real small, bro. So a lot of my people, they thinking process don't think farther than just the mark. You feel me? Because they can't see it. They can't see the vision of, they probably don't experience it until they go to another state or if they go out to college. Then they see the different nationalities, the different type people, whatever, you feel me? But they don't really get a chance to see it's an entire world outside of the mark, you dig? And once you see that shit, bruh, you gonna want more for yourself. Like, if you don't, then you just stuck, you feel me? But once you see that shit, you gonna want more for yourself, dog. So what I wanna do, bruh, I just wanna bring that real feeling of showing people like, dog, you can really become something if you just have this much faith in yourself and God, you feel me? Like, gotta put God first. Ain't nothing gonna work without God, bro. Let me put some emphasis on that shit, dog. You feel me? Like, I'm a real nigga, dog. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and say like I do everything by myself on my own. Far as a physical person being there, yeah, I do everything by myself. But I pray, bruh. I done cried about this shit. I done bled about this shit. I got homies that done got killed behind this shit. Like, I done goddamn fell out with family, everything. Like, bruh, this shit really real with me. You feel me? Like, and I know a lot of rappers get up here and they probably say like, I'm a real nigga, But I tell everybody, I ain't gotta sit here and talk your ear off about it. Go and do your research on where I come from, bro. Like, we was voted the #1 poorest city in Florida at one point in time. We really ain't got none of these restaurants and shit, you feel me? So once I get to where I'm trying to get at and I'm able to give back, bro, I'm gonna bless my hood, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna bless my family, and I wanna be a blessing to other people to put them in position to where they can bless their families and it can keep going on even when I'm dead type shit. That go back to me saying with the record label, like, I want it to be organic and be real. When you go home, everything in your home is organic. You know it's yours. You know it's you comfortable. You feel me? And that's what I want to do with people back at the crib. I want them to be comfortable. I don't want to have them to drive. I want them to drive 30, 40 minutes away to go and get clothes and shoes and food and shit. We gonna have that shit right there in the cave. You feel me?
I feel that. Yeah. All right, Lo, any shout outs before we wrap it up, man?
God. That God, no cap, God, my family for sure. My brother Billy boy, right now he working with the transport company. That's why he can make it today. He usually go with me everywhere. You feel me? And man, just everybody that believe in a nigga like that really fuck with me. Not I'm talking about me as a person, not the rapper. I'm talking about that fuck me as a person. Like, just thank y'all for rocking with me. And then for the people that don't know me as a person and only know me as an artist, like, man, thank y'all so much for the support you did. And I just hope and pray that I can keep getting better and better with this shit to where the world can catch on to what I got to offer you did.
Hard nights in the ghetto, we tryna go from rags to riches. We can't pack a suitcase, but we could pack a pistol. We gotta get it out the mud, cause our spoon ain't